Hello everyone, Sylvia here from Grace for a Gypsy to introduce our first lesson in our Genealogy Research Series. Today's video is titled Research for Beginners. Have you ever wondered about your family history? Where did you come from? How did your family get here? What is your story? TV shows like the PBS series Finding Your Roots tug at the hearts of those of us that are curious and want to build a family tree. A lot of the questions that you have about your family may be answered with some family history research, but what if you're new to genealogy? How do you even begin that family history research? I'm glad you asked. Family history research is much easier today than it used to be. Tracing our family's history can be fun. In fact, genealogy is the second most popular hobby in America today. The internet makes billions of records available at our fingertips, and with a little groundwork, you can quickly be on your way to building a family tree. Follow along with me in this genealogy research series and learn how to begin your family history journey. In this video, I will take you on an overview of 11 steps researching your family tree. Then in future videos, I'll break down these steps with detailed information on how to implement them. So without further ado, let's get started. Step number 1. Gather what you know. Historical and governmental records can help you trace your family history, but first we need to start with what we know. Start with yourself and work backwards. Write down all you know about your parents, your grandparents, and great-grandparents. Fill out a pedigree sheet and enter as much information as you have, such as birth, marriage, and death dates, and places. In my next video, I'll talk more about this pedigree sheet in detail. But in the meantime, you can go download a free pedigree sheet on my blog over at graceforagypsy.com. Once you write down all you know on this sheet, you'll be able to see what information you don't know. Step number 2. Look for family documents and papers. Find out what documents and papers are in the possession of your family. Dig around in attics and dusty basements. Do you remember your grandmother's box of family papers or photos? Who has that now? These old boxes often have important photos, letters, and documents. Ask relatives if there is a family Bible. If so, who has it? Don't disregard old newspapers. They could contain birth or marriage announcements, as well as obituaries. Step number 3. Talk to your older relatives. Have conversations with your grandparents and great-grandparents. Do you have great aunts or uncles? Elderly cousins? They can be a treasure trove of information. Ask them about their parents and siblings. Ask about where the family is from and what their occupations were. Talking to older relatives can be the best source for information for your family history research. Step number 4. Find out what records are online. There are billions of records available online. Some of the records are free, and some of them are accessed only through paid subscriptions. Step number 5. Look for vital records. Vital records are records of important life events that are kept under the authority of the government. These records include, but are not limited to, birth, marriage, and death records. Step number 6. Check the census records. Census records are valuable for family history research because of the wealth of information contained in them. These records include information about the family units, ages, dates of birth, places of birth, and other important facts about our families. Step number 7. Look for military records. Military records often include draft registrations, actual draft cards, service, and pension records. These records can include personal descriptions of our relatives, where they were enlisted, next of kin, and other details. Step number 8. Visit places your ancestors lived. Visiting places that our ancestors lived can add a personal perspective to our research. Walking where they walked, visiting their churches, their old homesteads, and courthouses lend a new feeling of connection to our family. Step number 9. Consider DNA testing. DNA testing connects us with other family members that were previously unknown. These new DNA cousins may know facts about your family history that you don't know. And they may have great-great-grandmother's family Bible complete with birth dates of her parents and siblings. Step number 10. Organize, organize, organize. Organizing your new information obtained from your family history research is of utmost importance. Write everything down. Be sure to cite your sources. Trust me, in 15 years you or someone else will say, "Now where did that information come from?" Leave no doubt. Document your facts and document your stories. Step number 11. Share your discoveries with other family. Sharing your discoveries with the rest of your family is exciting. Make lots of copies so your hard work will never disappear. Give copies to your immediate family and to distant cousins. The most important step in researching your family tree is to have fun. You'll find some branches of your family tree are easier to trace than others. Some family lines just appear, some disappear. Don't get discouraged when one line hits a brick wall. Just switch gears. Pick up a different line and work on that side. Us humans have been around for thousands of years, and there will always be another line to work on. And you will never run out of ancestors to look for. The main thing is to have fun and enjoy your search. Stay tuned for more posts in the Genealogy Research Series. You can go to my blog, Grace for a Gypsy, to find more videos in this series that are guaranteed to guide you in your search for ancestors. The series will explain the very first steps that you take in your research. I'll teach you what records will help you learn about your ancestors and where to find them. So if you're interested in tracing your family tree and don't know where to begin, or if you've just been dabbling with it a little bit and ready to get serious about it, then stick around for lots of information to guide you on your journey. If you're excited about the series and like this video, then give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to receive notifications about upcoming videos, then click on the little bell and you'll be notified when new videos are uploaded. Until next time, happy hunting!